Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is the Perfume House of Orientica. Perfume House of Orientica is a Middle Eastern perfume house from United Arab Emirates. They've been around for a few years. They are one of the best known perfume houses from United Arab Emirates, and they have a quite extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio, and they are very famous for their luxury brand, and this one in particular is from their luxury brand. So this one in particular is called Orientica Luxury Collection Café Arabica. Is EDP, is 80 ml, is targeted unisex. United Kingdom is, this one is so brand new that you still can't buy it yet. Even if you go to Orientica's website, they still don't have any information about it, let alone buying it. But I'm expecting it to be available in the next few days and weeks, so if you're interested you can check them out later. There is no pricing for it yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be around £100 because usually the luxury lines are usually they are selling around £100 on Orientica's website. So this one is so brand new that you cannot find any videos about it, any information about it, any publication about it, and also no review for it. So I'm the first to do this. Orientica sent me this for review, but everything you see in this video all are my opinion. Nothing, they didn't tell me what to say. There is no money exchange, there is no affiliation, there is no sponsorship. So this is only pure information for you guys out there if you're interested. So let's get to the unboxing, but before I do the unboxing, please, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems. This way you help me to beat or to get some traction from the infamous YouTube algorithm, which is getting worse and worse. These days the big players, the big names, the big channels are getting the most of the traction, and the smaller channels are getting less and less traction, and they are dying out. So if you don't want me to die out as many other reviewers before me, please, I need your help, and your help is only a movement of a finger. It doesn't cost you anything, but it validates my work, it gives me encouragement, it helps me to get more traction, to stay afloat, to survive this endeavor, which is very, very expensive. And that would be great from you for your support. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for your love and support. Let's get to the unboxing. When you do unboxing, unfortunately you cannot do anything about the noise. Sorry about that. Here we go. So as I said, I'm the first to review this. So this is completely brand new, just came out a few days ago, and they sent it to me for review for you guys, and here we go. So this line, the luxury line, they all have the same packaging but different color, and here we're getting that coffee color, which is light brown, which is very, very attractive. Attention to detail everywhere. It looks like some sort of wallpaper, Victorian wallpaper, which is very, very classy looking. And then you open this beautiful box and you get this authentication. If you are interested, you can go and check them out on their website and also on their app, and look at this beautiful bottle. The bottle is gorgeous, is work of art, is very good looking, is just attention to detail is everywhere. And again, same bottle as every other Orientica collection luxury line, but this one is different color, which is a light brown color or coffee color. Very, very attractive, very heavy bottle. Attention to details, beautiful. This art deco design on it. The cap is pure metal and heavy, and the atomizer is modern and coffee color as well. And here we go. Very good atomizer, although it's not pressurized, but it's very, very good. So how is this Café Arabica Luxury Collection, 80 ml in the United Kingdom? As I said, it's still not available. It's so new, and there's no pricing for it. There's no information for it. Hopefully I could do justice with my nose and my experience to tell you exactly what to expect from this. Okay, here we go. First impression. Woo! So there's no escape. That is a coffee based perfume, so it's very, very coffee like. Smells like coffee, smells like Bristol, it smells like coffee shop, it smells like newly brewed or made coffee in a very nice cafe that they just basically what do you call it, they put the coffee beans in the grinder and they grinded it in front of you, and they made the coffee from that grinder immediately, and that is so fresh. So it's very, very fresh smelling coffee beans in here, and also grounded coffee beans. It smells great, it smells gorgeous, it smells very high-end, it smells expensive, it smells like very, very gourmand, smells edible. But the main star of the show, as the name suggests, Café Arabica, is a very, very heavy coffee in here. And the coffee in here, the coloring is very, very appropriate, because it's not a black coffee and it's not a white coffee either. It's in the middle of these two colors. So let's say they made the coffee for you, maybe espresso, maybe a coffee which made by a little bit of froth milk, which like cappuccino or maybe latte, and but you like to be very, very strong coffee, and the milk is much less in here, and also it's got some nutty smell to it. Definitely very, very nutty. I'm smelling something like hazelnut, something like almond, maybe a little bit of pistachio nut as well. Not too much, just a hint of it in here, but big on nuts. So it's very, very nutty. So coffee is a big player. Nuts are the second biggest player here, at least for now, and this is from my own experience and nose and knowledge. It's got a huge sweetness to it, so the coffee is definitely sweet. The coffee is definitely some sugar in it, some caramel maybe added, some toffee maybe added, some hint of chocolate on top, maybe a sprinkle of chocolate to give it that chocolatey feel as well. So it is, but these are less bigger player. So the biggest player is first is coffee, more coffee, and after coffee is the nuts, and after the nuts is the other elements like caramel, like toffee, like chocolate. The chocolate in here is again in the middle of the road chocolate. It's not a dark chocolate and it's not a milky chocolate either, so it's in the middle of the road. It is the appropriate color for it again. So far it's beautiful, very high quality. The second it opened up like a beautiful perfume, like a flower just flourishing. No harshness, no chemical, no alcohol, no sharpness, none of those. So straight to the beautiful perfume, and the quality is one of the best you can get if you are a coffee lover. So I'm smelling something in the base which is giving it that, probably is a combination of vanilla and tonka bean in here. So I'm smelling some tonka bean, I'm smelling some vanilla, but also I'm smelling a hint of resin in here. I'm not sure what kind of resin they used, but a little bit of chunky resin feel to it, so it's just quite resinous. But definitely tonka bean and vanilla combination here to give it that big sweetness, plus that depth and complexity to this perfume. Apart from the nuttiness which is coming from the nutmeg, I'm getting some other nuts like hazelnuts, like almond, and also maybe a little bit of nutmeg in here, so to give it that complexity of nutty feel overall. So very, very gourmand. So you need to like your gourmand perfume to enjoy this. This is very, very realistically like a coffee shop smell to it, And the coffee shop in here is very high-end, it's very posh, it's very expensive. It's not like a cheap coffee at all. Forget about a Starbucks and all those things, because this has nothing like that. This is like a high-end. You go to a cafe which is a boutique cafe, and they are unique, they are different, they are very high quality, they are very renowned for having one of the best coffees in the world. So this is what you're smelling in here. Overall, smells great, smells gourmand, smells beautiful, smells very appealing, it smells very captivating, very sensual in the same time. But you need to like your coffee based perfume to enjoy it, because this is a coffee dominant. There is no two ways about it. It's not like impression of coffee, it's not like giving you some coffee, it's not like on the tone coffee, none of those. It's like huge coffee. So it's coffee, more coffee, nutty, more nutty, chocolatey, caramelly, and toffee, some sugary aspect, and also some vanilla plus tonka in here. So far this is what I'm getting. There could be some other players in here which I'm not getting right now, but for a first impression, this is what is giving me, what is my nose is picking up, and what is my experience is telling me. As I said, there's no publication about this perfume whatsoever out there, so I'm just going solely on my experience and nose and my knowledge. So to recap, if you like coffee based perfume and you like it high end, if you like it luxurious, if you like it very expensive smelling, if you like it very posh smelling, very unique, very beautifully done, very well put together, this mixture of ingredients in here is absolutely gorgeous. Smells quite natural, smells quite realistic, which is crazy for this price point. I mean, I don't have the price one yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be around £100 or so, because this luxury line, usually they have two tiers. They have the luxury collection, which is about £100, and they have luxury collection exclusive, which is around £180. So this one is from the £100 line, but beautiful, gorgeous, absolutely. I am not a huge fan of coffee based perfume, let me be honest with you, but there are time to time I get a coffee based perfume and it blows me away, and he's like, he's saying, hold on a minute, forget what you smelled before, this is a coffee based perfume, and this is one of them. It's giving me the feel of gourmand, edible, pudding, sweets, what else, dessert, something in that vein, and also it gives me the feel of luxurious. Okay, it's feeling luxurious, it doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. I feel like very high-end perfume in here. So who is it for? Definitely coffee lovers, definitely gourmand lovers. So these two, you have to have the sweet tooth for these two to enjoy it. Otherwise, forget about it. This is not for you. If you don't like coffee, this is not for you. If you don't like gourmand, this is not for you. In terms of age, I would say 25 and up to be on the safe side. The reason is because it's quite complex, it's quite layered, it's quite multifaceted, and that's why I'm saying it's a little bit better suited for a mature person rather than a youngster. Although if you're a young person and you like coffee and you like gourmand perfumes, this is one of the best out there for a price. In terms of season, this is better suited for cooler weather, because this is gourmand, this is sweet, this is coffee smell to it, this is caramelly, chocolatey, toffee, this is vanilla, and also tonka. So all these things making it very suitable for cooler weather. You can easily wear it in maybe in spring and summer, in spring and autumn, but I think for summer this could be too heavy and it could be cloying. In terms of gender, bang in the middle, unisex. It is targeted unisex and it's correct. Doesn't have gender whatsoever. Anybody can wear it, ladies and men, no problem whatsoever. You know how I feel about these things. Gender in perfumes don't exist. It's all made up. It's all marketing BS. Don't fall for it. If you like a perfume, wear it. If you don't like perfume, don't wear it. As simple as that. Forget about the marketing BS. But here they target unisex and it's correct and it is there. In terms of So occasion is very very good for going out, for evening, for special occasion, for special ceremony like wedding, like birthdays, like close encounter, dating, clubbing. This would be beautiful for clubbing. If you are a clubbing person and you're going out, this will fill the room and it will cover everybody else, and you will just basically defeat anything in your vicinity. At the moment it's feeling the room, feeling the house, feeling everything is so strong. I think you don't need many sprays of this because it's very dense, it's very thick, it's very gooey, it's very sweet, it's very sticky. So I don't think you need any that much of it to feel your present and people smell you from the distance. So for a first impression, give it 2 thumbs up. Absolutely, yes, yes, yes. But don't forget, you need to love your coffee first, coffee-based perfume, coffee, more coffee, and also you need to like your Gourmand perfumes because here is chocolatey, is caramelly, is toffee smelling here, and also you need to like perfumes that are suitable for cooler weather because this is predominantly a cooler weather perfume. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just mesmerized by the quality of this perfume. But absolutely gorgeous. It's just one of those coffee perfumes that says, if you think you smelled coffee perfume before, forget about it. This is how it should be done. This is how it should smell. Okay, guys, if you know it, if you have it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and there could be a hidden gem. This one is definitely a hidden gem. It smells very very expensive. It smells like £200-300 plus easy. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that gives them the huge personalities. Very big, very bold, very unique, very artistic. They are like time capsule. They take you different places, different time, and they are super beautiful, if I say myself. Thank you very much for love. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for love and support, and I see you later. Bye, bye, bye.